Hello and welcome to Garden Planning with a Biodynamic Moon Calendar for August 2023. My name is Katrina Wolf and my business is Blue Borage. I'm a compost consultant specializing in biodynamic solutions. So let's get into it. I recommend you download the free planning sheet that I have over on my online school. This will help you work out what your specific goals are for the garden this month so that you can then focus your attention on what's most relevant to you right now when you look at the calendar. There is a temptation when looking at calendar plans that you adopt someone else's tasks. And I would rather that your garden is a unique expression of your place and your connection with the garden and what you love about your garden. Some of us are more flower farmers than food producers. Yeah, and that's one of the fun things about gardens is how different we all are. Here are the key dates for August. So I've got the full moon. There's actually 2 full moons. So sorry about the error there. So Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2nd of August, and then another full moon on Thursday, the 31st of August. New moon is on the 16th. Moon opposite Saturn, which is a handy time to sow seeds, is Thursday the 17th. And then I've got there the ascending and descending periods and the nodes. So that's the sort of bones or structure of the biodynamic moon calendar. So if that's all you needed, you can click out and go make your own garden plans. But from here on, let's look at what Blue Borage is doing this month. So my 4 gardens are here at Soil Farm in Whangarata. That photo at the top right was taken the week I moved in here. So it's just a paddock and it's now finally starting to feel and look like a quaint cottage garden. Top right is the museum pollinator garden. Again, the first photo I took when I went, oh, please can we stop spraying weed killer? And I'm getting that space ready for our 2nd season of dahlia flowers. It's so beautiful. And we put in a CPP pit this month, July. Bottom left is Whangarata Community Hall, which is on hold for winter. Even though the building is sunny and warm and you walk in and go, oh, I'm glad I left the house. It's getting people to take that step outside their own front door that just feels like midwinter is a bit cold and wet for people. Then bottom right is the Sharda Centre Food Forest. It's a beautiful hill with about 20 fruit trees that bit by bit I'm helping them turn into a thriving food forest. So tasks for each of these spaces this month. On the soil farm, it's tidy up the orchard and pack it with herbs. So my landlady Marine is doing the actual tree pruning. I'll come in after her and apply the biodynamic tree paste and get every tree surrounded with colour and flavour and life, and the pathways kept neat and tidy. Then at the museum, we've got the CPP pit, and that was such a big achievement for the month of July. I'm thrilled. Bottom left, Whangarata Community Hall. That bag I have donated 2 weed bags, and I gathered up all the autumn leaves that I could so that this time next year we have leaf mould. And I am waiting for the energy to get back into communication with the Waikato District Council and say, hey, I want to teach holistic weed management here. Please, can we stop spraying glyphosate? So I've had some emails back and forth and trying to find the right person to talk to about facilities management. And as with any district council, the bureaucracy is enough to chip away at that in small doses. Bottom right, the Sharda Food Forest. The last time I was there planting, I surrounded this pear tree with camellia flowers to mark out the space that had comfrey and thyme and borage, and I think there's some lavender, shingiku, can't remember the others. There's about 12 plants surrounding that tree. So the goal is to get every single tree surrounded. But let's see what's in my actual plans. So plan and prep new garden beds for spring. Keep an eye on the garlic as always and spray the 508 equisetum. Fill the old orchard with herbs. At the museum, prepare garden beds, keep weeding, sow seeds for spring flowers. At Whangarata, it's probably useful just to document how I made the Madeira vine compost that I've made so far. I think there's 5 big piles. And then I've got a business buddy who is doing a photo shoot for business branding at the hall. So I'm going to go along and get some photos done. Bottom right at Sharda, it'd be really good to sort of carve out some safe walkways through the slope. So that's a sort of a working bee day. Get the fruit tree guilds planted, and another working bee will probably be to put the biodynamic tree paste on all the fruit trees in the food forest. So I have 2 Instagram accounts. One of them is Blue Borage, and there's another one where I promote biodynamic events that have an element of cow manure in them. And the name of that account, I don't think I can say in a child-friendly YouTube video. So you'll have to send me a message and figure out how to get into that, into the loop on those. So with those tasks, here is August. And I've just marked 3 things. So there's the fruit tree paste up the first week of August. Then plant herbs in the orchard while still in the descending period. And then first spring seed sowing is once we get into the ascending period. So I didn't try getting an early start on my tomatoes or anything. I haven't even set up my greenhouse, which is a little bit lazy. But there's been so much on that sometimes you just do what you can do. And so that's my month. And if you would like help planning your gardening tasks, then please reach out to me. There's my email address there, katrina@blueborage.co.nz. Follow along on Instagram. I've got another fun YouTube series where I'm looking at 7 steps to make the best use of the end of winter to set myself up for a really easy spring. And it's not so much that I need spring to be easy, it's more that I want spring to be almost on autopilot here, so I can be out in the community helping people who waited for the warm weather before they got into their gardens. So best of luck with your calendar planning, and please go download that free PDF to help you get going. See you next month.